Popular spot for tourists and locals could soon be looking different.
Some of the sea lions that sunbathe on San Diego's cliffs and coastline are starving. San Diego 6's Jenny Day joins us live from La Jolla to explain what's going on there. Jenny.
Hey guys, San Diego sea lions are so hungry, they're literally gnawing on rock. Many are found near death, washed up on our beaches with a belly full of sand and rock because there's literally nothing else for them to eat. Warm ocean water could be sending their prey north and leaving pups to fend for themselves. It's leaving many thin, malnourished, and disease-ridden. Again, warm ocean water may be forcing fish to swim north, making it much harder on sea lions to hunt the little guys like sardines and anchovies. In 2013, more than 1,000 sea lions ended up stranded on California beaches. That's when SeaWorld steps in. This year already, 55 are in rehabilitation.
When the animals first come in, they are lethargic. They are down and out. They are barely responsive in many cases. We do initially have to stabilize them, just provide hydration, provide some nutrition before we can even start to treat them.
Pups this age should weigh about 50 to 60 pounds, but many are coming in at just 15 to 20 pounds. Nearly 1 out of 3 pups born last summer have already died. Now, each pup typically requires about 6 weeks of care, and then if they're healthy enough, they can go right back into the ocean with hopefully a successful second chance. Now, the best thing for the public to do is really just to stay away because these guys can bite, especially if they are hungry. So if you see a really malnourished sea lion, the best thing to do is just tell the lifeguard and they'll get in touch with SeaWorld.
New at 6, it's a mystery Bay Area scientists are trying to unravel. Sick marine mammals washing up in record numbers. Those sick sea lion pups are ending up on Bay Area beaches in some unprecedented numbers, and that's prompting marine mammal rescuers to ask the public for help. John Fallett reports now from Marin County.
Something strange is happening here. Never before seen numbers of strandings of brutally emaciated sea lion pups. These rescued by the Marine Mammal Center. Supposed to be plump, you can see this little guy's bones.
We've had 3 years of sea lion pups populations that have crashed and burned.
Veterinarian Shawn Johnson says this year is the worst in history. 10 times the normal number of strandings, and it could be 20 times normal by next week.
These little sea lions are being abandoned from their mothers. They should be out on the Channel Islands. They should be nursing right now.
Scientists say the ocean right now is 6 degrees warmer than normal. That's a record. And they think that's now pushing fish stocks farther offshore and deeper, making it more difficult for sea lion mothers to get enough to eat to make enough milk for their pups.
Definitely, it's still a mystery right now. It doesn't make sense that they're fine and then all of a sudden 3 years in a row they're not.
Johnson says they're testing for disease and parasites, but so far nothing's turned up. The nonprofit Marine Mammal Center, typically slow this time of year, has had to put off repairs and maintenance and spend money on food and medicine.
This is a huge strain on our resources, on our volunteers, and financially we're not prepared for something like this to happen.
They're asking the public to go to their website and donate.
My name's David Bard. I'm the Operations Director here at the Marine Mammal Care Center at Fort MacArthur. And what we're seeing this year in 2015 are conditions similar to what we saw in the 2013 Unusual Mortality Event, or UME. In that year, this date, January 19th, we had admitted 24 animals. Now we are over twice that. What we're seeing that's different is we're seeing a wider array of species and age groups. So in other words, back then when we were seeing primarily California sea lion pups, this year we're also seeing harbor seals and fur seals, as well as some subadults and some adults. Some of the things that we're trying to better address the conditions this year are modifying some of our enclosures, as you can see, with dividers. It'll make caseload management a little easier. We've also received funding from our support organization MARIN to add 2 new animal care enclosures, which we'll be able to open this Thursday at the ribbon cutting.